Okay, so Christmas came 6 months early for us. What album do we just hit?
Sticky Fingers, the Rolling Stones. You know what it is. The one that has the cover that has the thing. You know what I'm talking about.
You know, the thing. The thing?
Yeah. The bangers front to back. You know, just great songs. Side one, side two, stronger. Actually debatable, but great freaking album.
Amazing album. So that's what we hit on Patreon. And the movie we're hitting this month is the second Star Wars, Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back.
Really freaking excited because I've only seen the first one recently with you guys over on Patreon. And The Empire Strikes Back apparently is like the highest rated one. So I'm freaking pumped.
Plus access to the hundreds of reactions we have on there already. All that for less than a cup of coffee. Go on there, link in the description and at the end of the video. With that being said, let's get on to the video.
Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. It was a great life.
As well as a great life. From the makers of Crystal Blue Persuasions, it's Tommy James and the Shondells. Still the best band name in rock and roll.
Not even close, but I'll let you have it.
Okay.
Now, I've definitely heard the Joan Jett cover of this song, Crimson and Clover. I have no idea how to translate back to these guys.
I have not heard either. You think I should hear this one first, then? I mean, I guess you would have no way of knowing.
Probably.
Okay.
Then we'll have the flip perspective.
Oh, that's true. Okay, cool. So we're going to make it quick. Tommy James and the Shondells, Crimson and Clover. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Either because you like the lightning or you hate the lightning. Do it for either one. And then, with that being said, we'll get into it.
Now I don't hardly know her, but I think I could love her. Crimson and clover. Will she come walking over?
so cool.
Wow. That was so freaking different.
Yeah. I mean, that's as different as their name for sure. That's what I would have expected from the Shondells.
Yeah.
What is a Shondell?
I don't know, man. I
Is
feel
it like
I
a
feel like I just found out. Though.
Like a Scandinavian sandal?
I think you're getting warmer. I want to address like the elephant in the room right now.
What's the
And
elephant?
it's the all that. How did you feel about it?
I felt like
Because I'll be honest, like before that, and
love how you asked. Like, so disrespectful to be like, how do you feel about that? Anyways, how I felt about that was
go right ahead.
no. It feels like you have some stuff to get off your chest.
I was feeling S before that,
Yeah.
and I'm still considering it. But I feel like now it has to be a grower.
I got to be
Like,
honest. It's definitely not an S in my opinion.
Yeah, I think part of how I even got there was because I love the Joan Jett version, and it felt so freaking cool getting like this raw, like garage, like psychedelic pop rock, like kind of thing going on, and it was so freaking cool. I just wasn't sure how I felt about that.
So here's my thought. I haven't heard the Joan Jett version. I'm very interested in hearing it because all I can think while I was listening to it is, man, this is a great song. I wish it was written 10 years later.
Really?
Because I felt like there was just enough, like if there was a level of like production deficiency in it that I felt like if they didn't have that, like literally 10 years later or maybe more, maybe less, but somewhere around 10 years, and all of a sudden this is the same song but way more polished, and I think I would like the polish better.
If you're looking for polished, you would definitely find that in the Joan Jett.
That's
version.
what I mean.
But what like deficiency are you referring to? Because literally the only thing I wasn't huge on, or like at least like the only thing that's like in question in my head is like that like funky like decision of doing the vocals.
It's just a production thing. So for one, that funky vocal thing, I think they just did it because it's like, oh, here's a new thing that we could try out, and they were looking for something different, and they reached into that area because it was new and like novel, but it wasn't really the correct choice that I would think. Like it just didn't feel great to me, but it might be the correct choice for them.
I do like how they definitely committed to it until you're at the point where you're questioning it.
Yeah.
And they do that as they bring all like the rhythm section and everything else kind of like louder, like supporting to where it's almost just like bumping like the melody in a way where you don't like hear it as a voice.
The thing is, it was probably the correct decision for then. It just doesn't age well. Like if that's the first time you're hearing anything like that, then you're like,
it probably takes you by a
what is
freaking
that?
storm.
Yes, but like now listening to it in 2022, like we're not impressed by it. It just feels clunky, right? So at least to me. So I think
felt that.
I think it's a really great song, and I as far as the production elements, it's just like some timing stuff, some overall like sonic space that is taken up in a weird way. And I just feel like the other thing too is like the guitar was really cool, but it needed distortion. Like
I'll be so honest, dude. I don't agree with anything you're saying. I think that's
Really?
okay. I loved like every other aspect of it, and I might even come to like that vocal thing. I liked, dude. It might be because I've heard the Joan Jett version, and so like maybe I have some nostalgia like attached to it because I heard it when I was young for sure, and like multiple times through life, and freaking loved it. And this was,
way.
and I'm already into like late 60s like psychedelic like garagey stuff, so this was like fucking amazing to me.
Yeah.
I loved every I loved every single aspect of it, minus like that was the only part where I was like, all right, that's gonna need 13 and a half listens, like maybe, like I just don't even know. Like,
dude,
to me, like minimum A+, but like maybe it's just a me thing, but if so, there's a lot of people with me things out there.
did you just make that up?
Absolutely did. I think that's pretty good, dude. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. And Andy from Andy and Alex, 2022.
Dude,
I'll take that.
Better than the song in my opinion, but okay, well.
I very much disagree.
I know. And the problem is you're so articulate at this moment. You're at peak Andy. What
can I say, man?
Either way, fair. I definitely liked the song a lot. I think it's a great song. It's one of those songs that I think is really cool. There's a cover out there of it. I think to me this is like an A.
You'll like it.
This is like an A to me.
So if you think this is an A, you'd probably give Crimson Clover an A+ or an S. Swear to God, 100% you would.
Okay, fair enough.
But either way, this was a freaking fun one to hit. Awesome coming back to them. Let us know what song we should check out next with them. If there's other ones that you think we would be into. And with that said, we'll catch you guys next time.
See ya. All right, guys, you know the drill. If you want to follow us on our journey with music, we actually hit Crystal Blue Persuasion. It's going to be linked right here. And if you want to see some uncut, unreleased content that you can't get anywhere on YouTube, on Patreon, less than a cup of coffee, check out all the blocked reactions, all the things we can't show you here.